So this is a bit of a different style of video. It's going to be effectively trying to recover this Town Hall 14 and like fix it, if that makes sense. Because right now it doesn't look too great. It's kind of rushed. Something you don't really want for example, if you're bringing this into Clan Wars or Clan War League, this isn't great. And I did the clan games, but I literally did not touch the account after doing clan games. I made this progress base just because it helps me visualize everything. And as you can see around the base, we have a few different level walls. Obviously, level 3, level 5, level 4, 6. Then where here we are. We have a level 13, a level 14. We have a level 8, a level 12. See, it's just a bit all over the place. So I made this progress base here. So I have all of the level of walls from lowest all the way up to the highest, which is the 14. So you have like one of everyone. And then I have all of the base upgrades, like the buildings up up here, army camps, which are max. Luckily, same with the storages. We have the workshop to upgrade. We have the spell factory. I think this might be no, it's not max. It's got a recall now. And then we have all of the defensive buildings. We got the eagle, which is close to max, as well as the scatters. So although it's still rushed, it's not like end of the world, give up on it kind of thing. So that's the whole point of what I'm going to do. And luckily we have this 2-day 9-hour 4 times star bonus. So I'm going to start an upgrade with the gold I have for 2 mil. What can I start for 2 mil worth? Here we are, an expo. We'll start an expo for 2.4 mil. And then we will use this rune of gold quickly. And then we will start the Eagle Artillery, which takes up all of my elixir. And then we can start. What else can I start next? I can't start an expo. Can I start a bomb tower? No. Air sweepers? We'll start an air sweeper. There we go. Lovely. And then we will claim. Oh, actually, I have some stuff in the clan castle I didn't know about. Okay, there's another 1 million out there. And then we will just claim. I don't need gems too much. So we're just going to claim all of the loot. And then we will also claim that book because that book can be useful. So now I need to start something in the lab. Let me have a look at what I can start. Just trying to think of what I'll actually use. Okay. I think the plan is the invis spell, because obviously because I mainly use Hydra, it's good for Hydra because you use invis for the blimp. And if I'm using sneaky goblins, which I will be using a lot of to get the loot, so I'm gonna start cooking those up. I'm going to need to obviously I'll need to get to get them into the base just before. Okay, so let's claim this. There we go, 6 mil. We will activate the invis potion. Yep. I could start a second one. How much would it cost? How many gems? 60 gems. Okay. Let me think. Rage spell could be good. That's 160. It freezes 60 as well. I'm just trying to think about what I used for this army. Balloons. Dragons are max. Balloons I don't have enough for. E-drags I don't have. Could I upgrade my barracks? No, 6.5 mil. Can't do either of the spells. I could do the collectors. I think collectors might be a good idea. I'm just trying to think. Scatters I can't. Could start that Inferno. I need the clan castle as well as the lab. Town Hall 2. Okay. I think for now, I'm just going to level up these, the really low level things. So we'll start one archer tower and a cannon, so that I have all of the things working. Wait, 8.5 mil. Here we are. Let me do that. Free builder. That can be worked on. And look at that. I can start another cannon for effectively 13 gems. I am going to start another upgrade in the lab. I'm going to do the Well, no, because I won't use those. I think I'll go with the rage spell. There we go. But I think for now, I'm just going to do an attack so I can get the star bonus. Getting loot with the sneaky goblins, because no one really wants to watch sneaky goblins for 20-30 minutes just doing nothing. Do I have any potions? I have one hero potion. Let's use that. I guess troop level isn't too bad. Okay, let's go. Oh, I did forget. I don't have the pet house. Obviously, that's where that would go down here. I need to get enough elixir for the pet house. Okay, you know what? We'll just go for this base because we are not having any luck with anything else. I just have to look for this. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try and blimp on this eagle. So we'll drop the lava hound to take the traps and the bait, lovely, and then we'll drop the blimp. We want to land. Oh, I didn't realize I forgot to look for that. Okay, so we'll drop the first invis. Oh, never mind. That had overriders. That's fine. We'll drop the invis there. Wasted one. That's all right. Drop that, and another invis. That one there. So 35. Need to wait 4 seconds. 31. Another. We'll see what this blimp can do. See how much it can take out. And then I'll start my attack. Now the question is, how much of this attack will I need? And how much will the blimps take out? Okay, we'll just send the king and queen in at the top just to take care of the things. And then we will start the rest of the troops from this side. Warden in and Darcy there. Normally with Hydra you want to have the dragon riders, and like I personally and a few of my clan members use an e-drag just to help with the funneling, because dragons, as you can see at the top here, they like to wander off and whatnot. I'll just pop all the abilities, why not? So I'm just trying to level up my barracks so I can unlock the troops. So I'm just waiting for the goblins to cook up. So I decided to reorganize the base. Can like just I'll explain the way I've done it because I know it's different for everyone. Everyone has different priorities, whatever. I've done it based on what I think is the most important to upgrade. Obviously, offensively and defensively. So on the left, I forgot to realize that the gold storages, dark elixir, and the elixir storage, they haven't been upgraded. So I decided to put everything on the above the walls is like max level for my town hall, and I didn't realize that the elixir storages and dark storage hasn't been done. Eagle. So the lab is now max. Obviously, everyone has different you know different value. I would say always use your lab on like the scatters because it's 13 days, your eagle because that was like 17, 18 days, or the clan castle because it's 12, 13 days. You always want to use your hammer on your very important long upgrades. So anyways, moving on to the upgrades in the position. I think the town hall, obviously because it's at town hall 12, becomes a defense, so you always want to get that upgraded first because yeah, it helps you defend your base, and also has the dropping, yeah, here with the poison. When it drops, it will deal poison damage and that will get increased. Then I think the clan castle is important because it'll either increase your storage capacity or your siege machine capacity. Not siege machine, sorry, your troop capacity. So obviously the more you can get in it, the more value you get from it. Then I think the blacksmith, because as of now it's level 1, and eventually I can unlock all of these, especially like I know the vamp stash is pretty good, the healer puppet's pretty good, the rage gem is pretty good, and I use those on my other accounts. So leveling up will be worth. And then if we go through the defensive upgrades, I feel like the scatters are most important because they're very high value and they're high targeted. Same with the Infernos and the Expos. Then the air sweepers, as I mentioned before, to push away the swarm of, I don't know, balloons or whatever. And then the wizard tower as well, because they deal with like swarms. So like I know Town Hall 13, I face against a lot of witches and yetis. So when obviously the witches have all the skeletons in, or if they use loads of bat spells, the wizard towers were obvious, or they would obviously take them out because they could just do the splash damage, and they would get a lot of the bats. So you would always use a freeze potion on them. Then I think the Teslas, because obviously they're not revealed until it's 50%, and these can be used in like Tesla farms, or they can just be used in a corner somewhere just to, you know, make it harder or longer for your opponent. Then I think air defenses, because I don't know if I can see. Obviously, the defense is a bit weird because, you know, it's been a while, but if I look at the attack log, I use air attacks, and I find air attacks are very more common. Lava Loon, Hydra, those are very common attacks in any real trophy range. So I feel like air defenses are good because that means they'll be targeted, but they'll also do a lot more damage. And they obviously take out air troops much faster than anything else. Then I went for archer towers because they can attack both air and ground with a large radius. Then mortars because they have a larger radius. Cannons because I just feel like they're not so important, but you always want to get them upgraded before you move on to the next town hall. And they're also good for, like, I always see my barbarian king, especially if there's like a double cannon. The barbarian king always takes a lot of the damage from the cannon, so it's always good to increase cannon's level. Then bomb tower, just because it's, even though it's good because it has the, if you should see in this video, it has the bomb when it explodes, so it can deal damage, especially to the super archer blimp that I use. Bomb towers are not very nice because they always destroy my troops and it annoys me a lot. Then I moved to the builder hut because I think it's 4 levels, it's a lot of money, and I feel like these other upgrades for now are way more important than one of these bomb towers. Oh no, bomb towers, builder hut. Then I have the spell factories, dark and the normal spell factory. I won't be using these. Like, I don't use the recall that much, if not at all. And the overgrowth I don't use at all. Even though I've seen from a few of my clanmates that is very good. I don't have a need for it at the moment, so those are very far back. And then the workshop, because I can just reinforce or request the what do you call it? A siege machine, which is obviously higher level than mine, so it doesn't really affect me. So then if we move over to this bit is more of just the, you know, it's not like a core defense and stuff like that, but it's still more important. And I'd say I'd draw the line at like the wizard towers, for example. I'd say this is where these are going. So obviously you have the gold mine, elixir collectors, and dark elixir drills. And then with the barracks and the dark barracks, the only reason I have dark barracks ahead is because the ice golem is very, very good, as well as the headhunter. And the electro dragon, yeti, dragon rider, it just costs a lot more. It will end up costing a lot more because it's 4 compared to 3. I don't really have a need for the apprentice warden, so I don't know how far I'll get my dark barracks until I upgrade it. But that's that. And then if we go at traps, this is just a basic order, just seeking air mines. They'll cost the most, and they are obviously do the most damage. Normal air bombs, they're good for like the balloon blimps and the Lalo to take that out. And then the tornado trap only has, I think it's 2 levels. Yeah, 2 levels, and it's good just to, you know, carry a blimp away. Let me see here. In this replay here, the blimp was stopped by this tornado trap, which obviously sometimes it's really annoying. Your blimp will fall outside. So if I look at my base here, let's say you blimp through this way, which I don't know if you really would want to. Let's say the tornado trap was here, and you're using a sneaky goblin blimp just to get the town hall. The sneaky goblins could end up being here, behind, like on this expo, and then they won't be able to get the town hall without getting obviously taking too long, and then the town hall or the scatters, infernos, the expos kill them. So that's why I think the tornado is important, and then skeleton traps are just good to distract the dragons, e-dragons. They'll start wandering off, leaving their pack or group, whatever you want to call it. And then giant bombs, and spring traps, just standard really. So sneaky goblins. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna look for some town halls that I can just snipe, which is very good. So let me see if there's a here we go. So I think it's about, is it 7? 7 sneaky goblins for a 12? Oh, well, I put 8 just to be safe. I think one of my friends had like 1 million of each resource at a high town hall. And if you're down low, then you're not really gonna find. I don't know if siege machines had it or not. I can probably snipe this one. Just get that out of the way. There we go. Okay. It's just so if I'm not making it at least double, then it feels like, oh, what was the really point? Oh, Supercell, that's pretty cool. So here for this base, if I just drop a few there, I might as well just go for it, just because, there should be one more Dark Elixir Drill. Oh no, it was in the Tacticals. So that 42, we got 1 star, and we got the rest of everything. And there is our star bonus. And we have also gone up in the league. Okay, so I can upgrade a storage or... Why is that less? Is that a... Why is that less? I'm very confused. Like, I don't have the gold pass, so, and as you can see, if I click on rewards list, if I click claimed, as you can see, I don't have the building boost or whatever. So I don't know. I think because I always thought they were exactly the same. For some reason they changed it. Okay, I'm just gonna upgrade a gold storage. We'll put him on another air sweeper. Here we go. So I'm gonna call it a day for here, just because I feel like it would just be a lot of going on sneaky goblins, getting loot, waiting for sneaky goblins. Just a bit repetitive. It's a bit boring in my opinion. So I'm gonna end it for now, and it'll probably be, I was thinking of doing it once a month, just coming back, showing you the progress, doing a tack or two, and then just talk about my next steps. Okay, so I'm currently editing it, and I kind of just didn't end it off, so I'm basically saying that's the end. And I'll see you next month.